Welcome to Phones in the Bag, everybody. Everybody that just turned this podcast on thinks they're about to watch something completely different than
Welcome to an
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans you don't like. This is not what you're expecting.
The people that work at this hotel definitely fucking think that. I mean, from their perspective, came in with a camera equipment bag.
Yeah.
You guys went and bought beer. And then we all came up to the room.
Yeah.
They're like, they're going to fuck the shit out of that. It does look
They better give us a shout out.
Aaron's like Burley's like, brother, it's gonna be a good time. You're getting $30. And I'm like, I don't know. I think I need a few brews to calm down. I'm having second thoughts.
I was literally telling them, I was like, no, we're just going to go up there and film something. I don't need to buy the parking for overnight. And then I was like, fuck,
oh,
man.
no. They're
like,
like,
yeah, because they're going to get some beers and we're going to film something and then we'll be out of here.
Yeah, don't worry about it. We should all just leave like super sweaty and disheveled. Like clearly everyone has showered at the same time.
Just leaving robes.
One person should look really happy and one person should look absolutely defeated. No, yeah.
It should be you. It should be
I
like a
think
dude.
It should be me.
Like it should.
Yeah, let's get brother tag team.
Yeah.
That boy didn't stand a chance.
It really looks like
not in that room.
Me and Aaron
yeah. I think it's a brother and sister trucker show Cuck who's boss.
Yeah, we were talking about it's like cuck your stepsister or something like that. It's just like completely off brand. It's like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, we are dressed like we met at the same Love's truck stop. They call it Love's for a reason, brother.
Are you here for the chrome like I am? and the Bible Belt T-shirts. They got such good phrases here. Like,
well, we should introduce you, Aaron Ransom, everybody.
Aaron Ransom,
Welcome to the
hilarious
podcast.
comedian,
What's
provocateur, North Carolina legend.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love North Carolina.
We're in a hotel in Raleigh right now. We're doing a weekend at Good Nights. It's been fun. I would say I don't think I've seen you since. I think the last time I saw you might have literally been when you came to Chicago.
I've not seen anyone except my coworkers in like the last 6 months.
Wait, Kenyon said you've had a wild 6 months.
Listen, here's the thing.
Yeah, let's back. So we did some shows together back in December, and then in the spring, you kind of, last I heard, you were seeing someone in Baltimore, and then you were nowhere to be seen. And then I came down for this weekend, and I was just like, I hope Aaron's in Raleigh. And you're like, I have returned. So, like, let's take me back to what happened spring to now.
Life.
But what do you mean by life?
No, what I mean by life is like I said, like we were talking about like a little bit earlier, is I would put this up against, as far as like personal growth, I would put this as like my hardest year that I've ever existed on this planet. I've been here for 34 years. I'm 34 years old. And like, this is the hardest year. It's like every single, like it's like, imagine you've backed yourself in a monetary corner and every loophole you found is like life in prison.
I think, yeah.
That's what I felt. Like
that's not too terribly hard for me.
Like every time I was just like, I'm just gonna drink and make this go away. It just got stronger, and then I was like, I'm just gonna like live for me and not make any money. And then all the women left, and then I was like, all right, I'm a shell of a man in a camper. We got to do some stuff.
Okay, so
I spent like the last 5 months just like building a better person.
Okay, but spark notes of it. What, you lost your job, got drunk all the time, and then dated a few toxic people that left you?
All right, so here's the thing.
Jesus, Kenyon.
No.
I'm just trying to make
podcast, not a fucking intervention.
No,
I'm just trying.
That was projection.
We're in a fucking hotel.
That was autobiographical. What he just said was autobiographical. That's like Hemingway being like, "Oh, so you're miserable. You're right, and you plan on shooting yourself later. I get it." Like, and you like cats, okay? Like. Ones with large paws and they just won't stop. You know what I mean? Like that's a Hemingway level projection right there. But no, well,
I didn't wait. You want a Hemingway level projection? Do you remember?
Go right ahead, Maddie.
We were opening for someone.
Yeah.
And Kenyon, it's when you project self-hatred, but people don't know it. It just seems mean.
Yeah.
So this guy was like, "Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna go up tonight," and Kenyon was like, well, yeah, you probably think people won't like love you because you like your big nose and your hair. And you're like, what?
Yo, honest to God, projection is the funniest thing to me on earth. Like, if you've been in relationships and you've lost that relationship and you look back on the dumbest shit you did, it was all projection. You know what I mean? Like, if you look back on a relationship and you're like, all right, this was bad, and then you look at the fact that you were just like, I bet you want to see other people, don't you? I bet you don't think you're good enough, do you? I bet you're mad that you just lost your job and you can't provide for this family. And it's just like, this person's like, why are you being this way? And it's projection to me is like one thing that like not a lot of people talk about, but to me is like is one of the funniest like postpartum, I guess.
It's so clear cut. It's so blatantly obvious.
Oh, it's easy to see through. It's easy to see through. Like as far as like, you know, you do this long enough, you're like surrounded by like not only self-absorbed people, but like very what's the word I'm looking for?
Involved?
No, it's
like lack of self-awareness.
Lack of self-esteem. Like they have low self-esteem.
Yeah,
so
it's
like,
funny to be a narcissist that doesn't believe in yourself. Like you think about yourself all the time, and you're
it's like I bet you were talking the whole time during my set because you hate me. It's like that's what you do. That's what you do. You ass rag.
Sorry, I hope I didn't mean to call you out with that.
No, okay, that was funny.
But it felt justified since you were like, so what, are you lonely and you drink yourself out of your job? And thanks for doing the podcast. Yeah, I was like, good Lord.
I was just trying, the guy was speaking in like biblical hymns, and I was trying, he's like, you know, when you're at the corridor of punishment, and I'm like, so, first of all, so she left, I just want to know literally why you were in Baltimore, that's all.
Well, it's like a funny thing, like there's never not a reason to call somebody out about not going up. Like when somebody has an opportunity to go up, no excuse that they give to not go up sounds.
Oh, you were
like
not doing stand-up?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Huh?
Oh, now I'm on Kenyon's side.
What are you talking about?
You were not going up. You weren't doing stand-up because of the lady?
No. I was doing stand-up. No, I'm saying, I thought you were talking about when he was projecting on that dude about like the big nose and the weird hair.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what I'm saying is,
I don't even remember if the dude said not go. He said something. I actually don't even remember what he said that sparked it.
But he was not, but I thought it was this a dude that wasn't going up?
No, I literally don't even remember what he said.
I think it was something like, I feel like these people hate, and we kind of looked similarly, and I was like, yeah, I bet you think, why would anyone listen to me? Because you got a big dumb nose and curly hair.
Was he a comedian?
Yeah, he was a comedian.
No, that's what I'm saying is like when a comedian tells you, like, when you're like, are you going up tonight? And they're like, no. Yeah. Like the first question is like, why not? And then nothing they say after that matters because it's just like you're being a punk.
Yeah,
like,
why are you at the comedy place?
Yeah. I'm just here to like watch.
Yeah,
chill
no,
out.
you don't.
Yeah, you hear about people who start and they're like, I went to an open mic and I watched for 2 years. I'm like, I can't imagine watching open mic comedy and being like intimidated at all.
Yeah, they're so much better than me.
It was like, I just need to sit here and soak this genius in. And pray to the gods that one day I'll have the magical ability that these prophets seem to
going back home and reworking bits off of what you saw at an open mic.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I feel like I hadn't been to an open mic until I wanted to do stand up, and even though I was terrible, I was there and I'm like, oh, I could be so much better than
that's
the
like
hell this is. That's
like important. Like one of the most, like the reason you go to watch open mics, or you should, is to like you pick out the ones that you're like, not necessarily the ones that are just like not doing it, but the ones that are doing it, and you're like, I feel like I can do that.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm actually more inspired by people who suck than people that are great.
No, for sure. But
people who suck, you're like, well, I could totally.
You have to watch.
Why am I not doing that?
You have to watch both of them. You have to be like the ball in the middle of the like Newton's cradle. You know what I mean? You're just like transferring energy or whatever. Like you have to watch like greats and be like, I can never do that. And then you have to go. You have to take that same energy and go watch people that you're like, I'm clearly like I can just go up there and just stand there and be better than that. I can go on there and be like, what's this stool made out of? Is this birch? And then people will laugh and you're like, all right, I'm already better than the people working this club.
You were telling me like a little anecdote on the way here that I didn't know, that because you were in the military briefly. And I didn't know that they give you a shitload of Viagra when you get out of the military.
All right,
what?
So when you get, all right, so you check this out. And I was talking to veterans about this the other night. This is a thing veterans know, but like, all right, so have you heard of the VA hospital?
Yeah.
All right, the VA hospital, Veterans Affairs Hospital, is a large hospital that like all the veterans go to if you've been in the military and you didn't get kicked out like I did. You get to go to the Veterans Affairs Hospital. And you get to, like, it's basically retirement health care for veterans. Like regardless of how much time you spend in there, they give you like a percentage of your entitlements to their hospital, and then you get to go in there and get the benefits from what you've earned. But the biggest thing I've seen that they give everybody is Viagra, because my dad has 19 pill bottles with like 80 Viagra apiece at the house. Yeah. I kept up with it because I was just like, at a certain point, there's going to be so many in here, I can just take a lot and he'll never know.
Is it because like PTSD, people can't get hard?
No, I don't know if PTSD, like, maybe so.
You were talking about like the red Solo cup.
But what I was saying is like, it seems as though like they don't even like it doesn't seem like a prescription. It just seems like an indictment almost of just taking.
They're giving
Viagra.
you Viagra the way that you would like a Whole Foods where you just scoop the jelly.
No, I was saying it's like they give you Viagra like in a red Solo cup, the way you feed your dog. They just reach it in a bag of Viagra and pour in a silver bowl as you stand there like Oliver Twist, just sitting there like, please, sir, can I have some more? And they just pour it out in there like, and you hear the clinky, clinky, clink, and then they're like, all right, that's your Viagra for the mother. You're like, how much is this? They're like, we have no idea, but we have plenty of it.
Oh my God! They're like, make more soldiers.
Yeah. But I was just like, it's almost like they're telling soldiers, they're just like, I'm seeing people on the lawn, and they're just like, go rub 2 or 3 out, and that'll go away. That'll go. It's like, yo, this, and honestly, I've taken a few Viagra, and it's like, have you ever heard the song like Love Potion No. 9?
No.
Like it's the song Love Potion. Like it gives you like a fuzzy head. It's the best drug on the market. Honestly.
Wait, so you've taken Viagra just recreationally alone?
I've recreationally, yeah.
You said that like, of course I have.
Yeah,
I didn't think anyone used Viagra unless you were.
There's 7,000 of them in my dad's fucking cabinet. I've taken a couple just to see what would happen. Yes, yeah, I've taken a few and seen what would happen. And honest to God, it's like a lightheaded feeling. It's a euphoric feeling. That comes along with a 34.
Do you not just get hard and have a sex drive?
No, yeah, you do.
But I think what I'm saying is
just
if
like
you couldn't get hard, like if you had erectile and then you just got hard. I didn't think there's this whole high. And
no. Here's the thing. Extra well done. You can always do a little more.
But no.
Also, I love it. They're giving them to veterans, like being like, if the firecrackers are scaring you, take this and all the blood will leave your head and you won't be able to think about what you saw.
You're just walking around calm with an erection in a park. That's why all of them are homeless. That's why they've been left in the streets.
Yeah, dude, like I keep getting denied for apartments because my dick's too big for hard.
It's like, do y'all have duct tape?
I keep bumping lamps off these house showings.
Do y'all have a duct tape kind of prescription I can have?
I sleepwalk and just carry it like a machine gun because that's what I know. I took it to see what is this? Like this is a thing. Because I was just more like, is this only for people with erectile dysfunction, or does it like work? And honestly, like it gets you like it's a euphoric feeling. It's no way, dude.
No, but then take it in.
What would happen if I took it? Would I just get like a huge pussy?
What happens if a woman takes it? Now I sound like 5. What happens if a woman takes the penis pill?
It'd be funny.
Besides everything she's ever wanted.
I'm trying to think.
We should do a Patreon episode where we all take a.
But honestly,
just the same bed, but we're all just.
It's like being.
You're hard, and I'm dying from a seizure. Whatever the fuck it would do to me.
Yeah, we got to do a quick little WebD.
You're doing quantum physics. You're like, what is this? What is going on?
Maddie figures out how to turn water into fuel.
Maybe it would make you smarter because if what Viagra does is pushes blood into your dick. If you don't have a dick, wouldn't it just push it through your whole system faster?
Yeah, it just shoots it through you. It's like Adderall.
Viagra for women is like Adderall.
It's like I got a GED in every state. The night that I took Viagra.
Yeah, it turns out if you're a woman, it just makes your brain hard, dude.
Yeah, because
I have a Hawaiian GED. This is great. I'm just out here getting certificates.
I also love that.
I'm the most heavily decorated woman in America because of Viagra.
I also love that Aaron's idea of like a super genius is just someone who has a GED from everywhere.
Bro, if you met somebody that had a GED in every state, you'd be like, that's okay. You should apply that to other things.
That could have been like one college degree.
Yeah. That's just one bachelor's right there.
I think if you have 6 GEDs, you should get 1 college degree. Like, I feel like that's fair. That's fair to say.
But the states are so different. You'd learn like 7. You'd be like, I don't know what to believe.
Yeah.
Dude, that would be so funny. You'd be like, the Texas one wrecked my shit.
Got every single one wrong.
The one I took.
That one was a trip.
I had to relearn how the weather worked.
I had no idea there were that many caliber of bullets that I had to learn to get a GED in Texas. Do you know there's a difference between a 223 and a 228? I had no idea.
So what do you do when you take Viagra recreationally? Like, what's a Viagra?
It's not like I was strung out on the shit. I took it like twice.
You're like, that's where I was for 6 months. I was,
I was in a deep, dark place.
I was snoring Viagra.
I was in a deep, dark, hard place.
No, like I took it because there's a curiosity there. There's a curiosity of just like, all right, what does this do?
You sound like you're on like Joe Rogan talking about mushrooms. Well, there's a natural curiosity.
Well, I mean, I'd already taken mushrooms, so I was like, "What's next?" I'm working my way down from stronger stuff. I'm like, I started with DMT, and then I worked myself to gas station boner pills.
What does ibuprofen do to the mind?
Yeah. What happens if you took mushrooms and Viagra? Would you just be hard for the universe?
You just be out there just trying to like.
So you definitely work through your like mommy daddy issues.
Yeah.
You'd be like, maybe they did love me, but just how they knew how.
Wait, when you take a Viagra and you don't like need it, like you don't have ED, do you like get hard and you jerk off and then you're just still hard?
Kinda.
That sounds kind of.
Have you done this?
It's just what I assumed would happen.
That actually sounds like a nightmare because I feel like half the fun of like when you finally come is like, the monster's gone.
No, but it is. Here's the thing: it's like the monster's gone.
Being a man sounds like hell. That's truly
Well,
the scariest thing I've ever heard.
It's like a fucking,
Well, the thing that what I'm saying is like the thing that really threw me off was that there is like a fuzzy-headed euphoria about it. It's not like a supplement where you take it and nothing happens, but you feel a little better. It's like there's a euphoric, like you feel like there's a very strange feeling to it.
What if they're just putting that in the VA Viagra?
Yeah, what if they're
cutting?
Yeah, the VA
That's a good
just
point.
has a little bit of fentanyl to keep you from forgetting everything.
That's how they get veterans to take antidepressants. They're like, I'm not doing gay shit. And they're like, do you want to get hard? They're like, yeah, here's 5 years worth of Viagra.
And they're like, oh.
No, yeah, that's it.
All of a sudden, I have a feeling of optimism and happiness.
Yeah, that's the Viagra's just a combination of like MDMA and Zoloft to try to get you through.
But no, it was like I've taken it recreationally. I'm gonna say like maybe
this would
wait. Sorry, maybe how many times?
5 or 6 times.
That's kind of a lot to be taken.
Not recreationally.
Dog, what?
I just want to know what's the day on the vi. So like,
I did not know this was such a wild,
Yeah,
polarizing.
kind of is.
I didn't know this was a polarizing topic to talk about that I've recreationally.
Because I've done a lot of drugs, and I've never
taken
taken a
Viagra.
boner pill and just been like, it's gonna be a Sunday for me. You just stare.
Yeah,
off.
what do? You
just get hard. I feel like you jerk off and that's it, right?
You fuck with
Or
it?
you? What
No,
do you go to the
all right,
grocery
all right.
store on Viagra?
Have y'all ever? I take it you both have like smoked like weed before.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you both smoke. All right. So imagine like, all right. So if like let's say we take a graph, like this is weed, right? Viagra kind of like cuts off that top. Viagra almost is very strange, but Viagra almost cuts off the weird overthinking paranoia of weed. And it makes it you just high with a boner. Why would you not want to do that?
I like how you're not only saying it's normal, you're like selling me. It's like, dude, next time you get high, pop a boner pill.
Yeah.
It's not going to make you paranoid because you're going to be too horny to be afraid.
I'm about to Travis Kelce this whole podcast and just work for Pfizer and tell you about the benefits of Viagra.
Yeah, you just, because
Like,
I've never heard
seriously.
a bit, like, I can't imagine taking Viagra and someone's like, what, do you have ED? And you're like, nah, it makes me less anxious when I'm high.
No, you don't take it when you smoke. I'm saying it's on a parallel on a plane.
Why is there fucking math involved? Why is there?
I'm gonna Neil deGrasse Tyson y'all motherfuckers for a minute. It's like it's the equivalent of smoking marijuana without any of the repercussions of smoking too much.
Well, you need to work for the PR team because you need to repackage it. It's like it's not just for your dad anymore.
I've taken it. It's just
You're
take
like, I
it.
take Viagra to write, and you just tape a pen to your dick.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
fucking-
It does all the work. It's like the head writer. It's like Ratatouille. Your dick's actually the one writing the whole act.
Hey, for a lot of comics, that's clearly what's happening.
Oh
No, any
I'm
substance.
so single and good at sex. It's so hard to be me and alone in this hotel room.
No, but honestly, like so substances. You're not like just a little bit curious about like all substances.
Oh, brother, yeah.
Well, that's
But
what I'm
I've
saying.
done-
like,
yeah.
like I
But
took it.
never
I took it out of curiosity. I
never
didn't take it out of anything
considered
else.
like Viagra a substance in the same way. I never like, well, I need to try blood pressure medication.
What I'm saying is that's what people think.
That's what Big Viagra wants you to think, because Viagra, it makes your dick hard, makes your third eye hard, brother.
No, what
And
I'm
that's
saying
when
is,
you
what I'm
know.
saying, everybody thinks it's Tylenol that gets your dick hard. It's not.
Literally no one ever thinks that.
Everybody thinks it's just my rheumatoid arthritis went away and went to my dick. Like it just displaced the hardness of your shitty bones. It doesn't do that.
Nobody. People in this hotel are like,
The stiffness in my ankle went away and just shot straight to my dick. That's not how it works. That's why I took it, so I could be more educated on the subject.
I took it because I love to learn.
That's exactly why
I took it because I'm a pioneer.
While my brother's getting his master's degree in history, I'm alone taking Viagra.
Hey, brother, you're focused on the past. I'm focused on the future.
I'm focused on where shit's going, son. Yeah, but they do. They give you a bunch of Viagra at the VA hospital, and they get and honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. I really feel like it's beneficial to people with PTSD. I have like an alternative way of looking at it. If you can take like 2 of those and go out in public and fight the erection that is forcing you to have, you can fight those nightmares, brother.
It's like a weird Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah.
If you learn how to
Yeah.
Push the boner down. Stop the screen.
Yeah, if you can force those thoughts to leave your mind of just wanting to have sex with trash cans and birds, you can force yourself to not be afraid of trash cans and birds because you think they have IEDs in them. You can. You just can. It's things you're developing. You're developing that ability.
Oh my
fucking God.
But I feel like everyone in this hotel is just wishing we'll have sex, just to shut up about screaming about Viagra. Just do it already. Oh my God. Well, how were you kicked? Can you say how you got kicked out of the military, or is that like classified?
No,
I doubt it wasn't fucking because of some Edward Snowden level shit.
Yeah, I just think someone got drunk and showed up to boot camp later.
I went to a party where a bunch of underage people got drunk that were also my friends, and I got them back to base. Like this is the like very like leaving out. This is the abridged version. Went to a party on the 4th of July.
So you were just being an American?
The
You heard
day
it here, folks. This
the-
guy was kicked
like-
out of the military for being an American.
For being a fucking
country's
patriot,
going to
son.
shit.
For being a patriot.
Yeah.
No, but they like 4th of July, they had all these base-wide like any underage drinking will be like punished. And then of course we all went out, and I was 21. They were 20. Like I was like 21. They were 20. We went out drinking. And I got them back to base safely. I called like a DD. I don't drink and drive, really. Like it's really.
Yeah.
But like what I'm saying is like got them back to base, got them back to their rooms, got myself back to our room. Everything was fine. Someone told on us. Someone told that they saw us all together, and had like taken some discreet photos.
Damn, what a narc.
Yeah, narc ass shit, dude.
That's crazy.
Narc ass shit.
Literally.
Dude, I mean, I know this is like a hack take, but if you're over 18 and you're in the fucking military,
Absolutely.
Yeah,
have
let
a beer.
have a
God
beer.
damn.
That's like, if they're not going to give you health care or anything else.
They're going to give you Viagra when you get back. If you're 18 years old in the United States military, drink all you want to. Just don't get caught. Take people's phones at the beginning of the party and make sure they don't show up on the 4th of July. That was my wedding day. That was the day I'm supposed to be able to do whatever I want to.
Are you, in retrospect, kind of glad that you didn't have to serve in the military?
I was so happy. I was so happy. Like it made me develop like this mindset of like sometimes in life you get what you want, but it's just not how you want to get it. Like in a very like in a very weird like universal way. It's like a lot of times. Like a lot of like witchy people and stuff like that call it like manifestation or anything. But
I would love just getting arrested for a DUI off a military base. You're like, this was my dream. the vision board is working it out.
Bro, I was drinking to try to get kicked out of the military. I was like, at what level can I drink that you guys get rid of me? I hate this. I hated it so much. Like,
how long were you in?
2.5 years.
Oh, that's kind of a while.
Oh, shit.
Man.
Yeah.
Do you feel like, was it kind of like, the only part I would like is like the fitness boot, like were you just jacked and super healthy?
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah.
You're super healthy. Like here's the thing, the good parts of it are the greatest parts of human life. It's like camaraderie, hanging out. You're all going through just getting your dick kicked in a lot or your ass kicked in a lot. So it's like you do have that like. We have inside jokes no one else on earth is ever going to have. So it's fun to pick on like this guy yelling at you. This guy's uptight. This guy's like, just he's crazy and you know it and nobody else really knows it. But then the opposite side of that is, and what I didn't realize was you just get told what to do a lot. And I didn't like that.
You didn't think that would happen in the United States military?
Well, no, I was trying to, like, here's the thing.
You thought maybe it was like an anarchist.
No,
commune.
but here's the thing. It sounds dumb, but it was like, and I fell victim to what like a lot of people from small towns fall victim to. Is just like you get to where you're willing to do anything to leave your small town.
Yeah,
you're willing to do. You're just like this. I can't do this anymore. I don't want to be here
It is like a.
Well, they fucking
it's predatory. Like,
yeah, they totally
I don't
prey
mean
on
that.
people.
Like I mean, like there are certain people that really, really enjoy the military. I'm not going to say anything against them, but there are certain people that are just like they're fresh out of school.
It's like
workforce scares them, and everybody, when you sign those papers, everybody's just proud of you from like a place that doesn't really understand that you're gonna have to go do like the dirty work of America.
Yeah.
Like they're just like, I'm so proud of you. This is the greatest thing you could have done, and you kind of get like a high off of that. You kind of get like what I would consider like a high that maybe only Viagra could give you.
So they give you Viagra to keep chasing the dragon.
but it's
Whoa.
it's the reason I'm glad I did it, but I'm glad it didn't last too long because it kind of pushed me out and I got into other stuff. But the U.S. military is good for some people, very predatory on other people, and a lot of people just want somebody to be proud of them. They've messed up their whole life, and they just want people to like kind of back something. They want people to back a decision, and they make that decision.
There's a lot of people of like, I'm about to go to prison or die.
Yeah.
I need to essentially be locked away from my own impulses.
Yeah. And then and certain of those people do very, very well. Other people do not. But it was a very wild experience. I like the experience of life, especially when you get to share it with people. But as far as the military is concerned, it really opened my eyes to the fact that like a lot of people in there were just lost causes and lost people that are just like, this is going to be my last little like taste of people being happy for a decision I made.
Oh.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you get what I'm
100%.
saying?
Yeah, that's brutal, but yeah.
But that's the reality of it. It's a lot of people that are just they're between school and that omniscient workforce that's ahead of them, and they're like, "What's cooler than being a plumber?"
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like that's seriously, like
Yeah.
that, like that's seriously the way it is. It's like, what can make me cooler than everybody else in my hometown? I didn't go into it about being cool. I just wanted to get out.
Did you get a lot of pussy though out of the military?
Not at all. None.
You didn't come back to your hometown and you're like, yeah, they actually couldn't handle how much I partied.
No. The party thing, yes, but as far as like, did I smash ass? Like, I didn't. All the things people told me I was gonna get like a lot of ass in did not work out for me. It was the decisions people told me to not do that got me so much of people. You know what I mean? Like it was like college and the military barely got any play. But after that, I got into alcohol and taking recreational drugs, and it was a swarm. It was a swarm fest after that. When I got into recreational drugs and construction, the things people told me to stay away from. That's just when it started. It started just raining on me, and that's why I'm still trapped here now. It's the myth of Sisyphus. I'm trying to push this old stupid ass up a hill constantly.
I don't like how you compare being broke in North Carolina doing construction to I flew too close to the sun, man. I tried to be as happy as someone could be. I'm just stuck here, dude. Just in Whiteville, North Carolina, making like $13 an hour.
And I can feel the
doing blow and drinking PBR, and you're like, I don't know, man. I mean, I tried to do too much.
But in your mid-30s, it's like you can feel the glue on your wings starting to melt. I can feel it starting to drip on the back of my neck. Like, okay, we can't do this anymore. Like, okay, we got to move on.
Wait, so where have you been living for the last 6 months?
Back home. Like
Whiteville, North Carolina.
Yeah, I have
Oh
some,
shit, gotcha.
I have some land I bought a long time ago in like construction, and I put electricity and water. I mean, I'm not like living off the grid. Like I'm straight up like next to the highway, but like I put a little camper on it, and I got a couple of sheds out back with like one's like a game room, one's like a weightlifting room, and I just kind of went back there because, like you said, I flew too close to the sun.
It's tough whenever you have to wake up and be like, I got to get my shit together and go back to the camper by the side of the highway and just rebuild.
But
that's a North Carolina respawning point.
That's the gulag. You just gotta fight. You gotta fight for your life to get back out of it. Yeah.
Lifting weights on the side of a highway.
You're like, I got a 5-bedroom, and it's like, yeah, but it's sheds on an acre. Like, they're not connected. I got a 5-bedroom, no hallways.
I have pigs living in the grass between my bedrooms. But no, I had to go back. I just I don't know. I don't know if I have like ADHD thing. I think I have like heavily undiagnosed ADHD. I'm getting stung by cluster bees like I'm in fucking My Girl, dude. Like I'm getting stung.
Bro, you
by
really
these
are
things.
North Carolina's Theo Vaughn.
I'm getting.
I don't know if I have that ADHD thing.
I don't know if
Bro,
I
I'm
have
telling you.
ADHD, but I'm living back in a camper by the highway. So
And if anybody out there is wondering what it's like to live in a camper tonight, go home and wash your dishes in the living room. And get water all over your cat and your shoes. And then that's it. But it's great. It's all heading back there. Like I look at my life, I look at the trajectory of my life, it's all going back to just a camper.
Would you like to leave the camper? Would you have ambitions of leaving, like maybe going back to a larger comedy city or? Yeah. Okay, sweet. Well, just checking in.
No. Here's the thing. Like, I can't. The solitude you get all right, I think I'm not gonna go into like childhood stuff like that, but it's like when you're from like a house where you never really had like a room to yourself without people going in there and stuff. I feel like it's maybe just living out like a childhood dream of just having a place to go that's just quiet. There's people not waking up in the morning yelling down the hallway mad at you because this, mad at you. It's like it's when I go home at night, and sometimes it gets a little bit different, but when I go home at night, I close the door, lock it. It's not like a little teeny camper. Like it's very large. I mean, it's the size of 2 studio apartments. but it's nice to just it is nice throughout. Like it's the Fortress of Solitude, like Superman. Like it's just the Fortress of Solitude.
Whatever woman you con into coming over, and you're like, "Welcome to my Fortress of Solitude." It's just.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it that fucking stupid. I'm gonna be like, "Don't you love it out here? You can feel the wind in your hair." I'm gonna sell it
it's
the way I sold Viagra.
5 sheds full of Viagra by the side of the highway.
This is where I stay erect. In my basketball shorts I bought at Walmart.
If having a
camper
shorts by the side of the road is a childhood dream, no wonder you find Viagra euphoric. No, I do think the standards are a little low.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you, I swear to God, there's so many people with like mental health issues. Get you a camper and put it on an acre of land and just stay in there for 3 months, and you'll figure it out, bro.
You will not. You
totally will.
You won't. But that's because the Viagra is fucking keeping you levitating.
Oh, yeah. Also bring a lot of alcohol and drugs with you. Yeah, for sure. No, but
don't do that. Yeah. For the love of God, don't do that. You'll end up recording a podcast in a hotel with Raleigh.
Yeah. With only white sheets. Where's the comforter? What? There's no comforter.
I'm sorry. Is it not up to your standards?
Huh?
This ain't a camper.
Where are the wheels?
My camper's got a comforter, motherfuckers.
Like, you can't even drive this building to the liquor store. This is bullshit.
I can't drag this behind the truck. It's on the 6th floor.
Oh fuck, dude!
Oh my fucking!
But no, it's been good for me because I guess it's like an overstimulation thing or whatever. It's been good for like being able to like control the stimulation. It's a nice place to reset. It's a very nice place to just like.
Were you in?
Quiet out.
Were you living in Baltimore for?
No. I just dated a girl from Baltimore, and that's the second part of like what you asked earlier of like what was it?
And that relationship just didn't work out.
Well, the relationship didn't work out because, and it's kind of what we were talking about earlier. But the relationship didn't work out, and this was a genuinely good lady. Like the last lady I had was genuinely good, but the circumstances of a lot of the things around the lifestyle were bad. This lady was genuinely good, genuinely without baby daddy. Genuinely, she was just like a good lady, and I got to a point of, as far as monetarily, I could not go up there to visit. Like I just couldn't get to Baltimore and back, like reasonably speaking.
Is that because you were just trying to do comedy full time, or
no? It's because I had no money.
Oh, okay.
And no job. Like I'm telling you, when I say this last year was one of the hardest years I've had, it was just like, it's like, imagine every single thing. Imagine every single mistake and every single like vice and every single like I'll do that tomorrow. Imagine all of that catching up with you on the same day. Yeah, like that's what this. Yeah, and it was just like, and it caught up with me like maybe 6 months ago on the same day. Like it was just all like 10 years of just all of the neglect and all of the oversight and all of the. I don't have to do that because I'm gonna be better than that.
What did your camper burnt down?
Hold on, I'm gonna go off. Should we go over to the Patreon?
I think we should go to the page.
Yeah, join us on the Patreon. We're just gonna keep fucking rolling.
We're gonna keep going. Absolutely. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in. Where can people find you?
Oh yeah.
What do you mean?
Like it. So like Instagram, anything. Yeah, they want to see you.
Find me on Instagram, Aaron for Ransom. The @ goes before that. Facebook, there's really no purpose in that.
I have to agree.
Yep. And I'm gonna spruce up the TikTok a little bit, but just hit me up on Instagram, and if you look me up on Instagram, I'm gonna get the TikTok going a little bit better. So
Aaron will be tagged also on the reels on our pages, so go follow him. He's so fucking funny and an amazing stand-up. Check it out. I'm at Maddie T. Wiener on Instagram. I got tour dates coming up. come see me on the road. It's all in my bio.
Absolutely. Kenyon, Adamcik, Cash App, hit me up. Need help. But for real, Kenyon Comedy on Instagram. I got some dates coming up. I'm going to be in Boston. Just hit me up. Come see a show.
See you on the Patreon.